And we're back. Transferred to my SSD and it's a lot better. I can actually move now and hear the music and stuff. It's great. Okay. Let's jump again. Okay. As you can see, it's a lot better. Not hitching or anything. I can actually probably turn the graphics back up. So yeah, apparently this game requires an SSD or you're gonna get stuttering like that, it seems. If there's ways to fix it, I haven't found them yet. Let's just try Ultra and see what we do. Okay, yeah, I kind of figured. Huh? Oh. Oh, interesting. Huh. That's kind of cool. You've got like a secondary stamina. Alright. Oh, wait, real quick. Display. Get rid of that stupid motion blur. Rest is fine. Okay, that looks a little trash though. I get why it's there now. I'll put it on low. Yeah, it's a little better. Now it's not chopping so much. Stupid broken controller, come on. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and get on the train. Get back to our little adventure here, now that I got the game running nice. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go there. So yeah, sorry for the delay, but I could not stand that stutter anymore. Hey, hey Spence, what's up? I just looked over and seen... So yeah, sorry about the delay between streams there. I definitely had to do that transfer. I just did a full reinstall. And that helped a lot with the performance. Just, yeah, don't put it on an old school hard drive, which was, you know, kind of obvious from the beginning. I shouldn't have put it on there to begin with. It was dumb. So what the heck are we doing here now? Over there? Alright.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced
Controller, dude, I'm
electrics
holding
for
forward
most
right
of
now.
the power.
Stupid controller, come on.
You see that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset? Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Man, I see typical Bethesda thing there. Go to guards, they'll give you quests just from hearing them talk.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity. It always has been.
And yeah, this game is definitely pretty. You can tell it's still creation engine from certain things, but it's definitely upgraded. Hello? What the heck, guy? Just walked right up in my face. Okay. This is kind of pretty, actually.
How you doing? know if
Future
I may
clothes.
assist you. You won't find a larger array of options in all the settled systems. You'll find that I have most everything on offer.
Out of all of these, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that. I look like a Jedi because I feel like it. I'll grab one of these too.
You'll find that I have most every.
I didn't know I even had all this stuff. Cool.
I will tell you a secret. I'm not sure anyone really does. Some act like they have it all figured out. And I admit I am guilty of that myself from time to time. There are, I suppose, a few actively trying to steer the herd, but most are just content to run at the front of the pack and act like they know where it's going. At the end of the day, you must feel comfortable in what you wear. If it speaks to you, what anyone else thinks doesn't matter. I'm glad you came in.
You know, I probably should have looked at the stats on that. Whatever. It's decent. Not for like actual combat since it's under my actual suit. The story is typical Bethesda. They don't really tell you what the heck's going on right away. I'm apparently here to talk to some people about the story itself, actually. I touched some relic in a mine and had some vision, and then some pirates attacked out of nowhere, and then I got sent here to talk about my vision. So yeah, typical Bethesda stuff. I'm basically on my talk to the Greybeards part, or the go save Preston Garvey part of the story, where you have no idea really what's going on yet. Figured I'd go shopping first, see how I look. Yeah, way better. Ooh, that was a weird animation. Hold up.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Yeah, I look like an actual character now. Nice. Not just some crazy woman in a spacesuit. Open. And there's my Pip-Boy, you know. It's seeming like it's pretty much Fallout in space.
Captain, everyone will be in.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of
I've been-
something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Ooh, look, I can eavesdrop.
You really think what I'm suggesting is so outlandish? All the phenomena and what I'm saying, we appear to have a visitor.
Oh, I should have kept
Welcome to
listening.
Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
But yeah, I've
Would
been
you
playing
care to
Bethesda
tell
games
us
since
what
back in
happened to
Morrowind.
our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Yeah, I'll just be a smartass.
Very well. This is a private organization dedicated to exploration. Space primarily, but also anomalies throughout the settled systems. It's inherently dangerous work, so if one of our own doesn't show up as planned, then we tend to have questions. Speaking of which, where is Barrett?
The truth, pirates attacked.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. She's here, with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen...
Oh, I'm
come
playing
on,
Starfield.
please focus. Noel, I think
You're
it's
welcome
time
to
we
stay and
tested your
watch.
theory.
Right. Let's see. We
We're-
know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we...
We seem to be getting the story beats right now. Just try and pay attention, I guess.
already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Really empty with not a lot to do. But as far as... I mean, the new Zelda was pretty good. Like, they handled that pretty well, especially for returning to a world we already played. As far as this one, I'm enjoying it so far, but I haven't done a whole lot of exploration. I don't know how empty the worlds are. But there's several at least. Alright, anyway. Go ahead and artifact.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh,
my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together.
of course.
That energy that's arcing between them, no
I'm gonna go ahead and,
manufactured materials in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
Well, that
She's
looks
not the only one.
interesting.
If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
God.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us. Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal, another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
I mean, sounds good to me.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability?
Ooh.
You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Yay, so I get a jetpack? Heck yeah. Apparently I'm over encumbered again. That's fine.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then.
Stolen any sacred relics?
Might as well meet the one who was freaking out the most.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
I've been asking a few questions.
Oh wow, there's a lot of dialogue options here. Alright.
Maybe this one will turn out better than the last time, huh?
Oh gosh, no. I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition, I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're going to be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Well, that's a dangerous attitude.
I can't be certain that they will, but more data points are always a good thing. I don't want to rule out anything that could provide a breakthrough. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay.
Ooh,
pretty
nice.
well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
Well, I guess I'm gaining a dangerous attitude too. I guess I'll be picking up weird alien stuff. This is probably
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable.
Alright,
We
typical
have a
space
board
game
where
stuff.
we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet. Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something, an energy surge, some other phenomenon.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it coming from me.
Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people report in these situations. I'm not saying you didn't really see anything, just that it's really hard to determine after the fact. It's
That's
okay.
fair.
Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
Oh, look, I've got some resources.
Great, let's see what you have.
I mean, it's all worth some money, so. Oh, it can all be used for crafting too, though. Oh well. I need the money more. Alright, how long you been working on this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
Huh. Alright, well.
Stay safe, okay?
Yeah, catch you later. Let's see. Who else can I talk to? You.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now,
Theology.
well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
Well, you're a theologist. What do you make of the vision?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise.
I trust you're still satisfied.
Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence.
It's a dream come true, Sarah.
Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
Okay, maybe not every single day is a dream come true. But the work we're involved in, the discoveries we're making, it's all worth it.
Not necessarily, no, but it does kind of have the hallmarks of one, doesn't it?
It kinda did,
I'm
to be
certainly
fair.
not going to rule it out just yet.
Went out past the universe, seen a bright light, and then there's music, and it was just over. It was like, wait, well, what even was that? All I know is I never experienced
That
anything
sure
like
lines
it.
up with everything else about these artifacts. It's all connected. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Well, what brought you here?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation.
That sounds about right.
So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Interesting. Did they all come out of caves?
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
No, it sounds about right. It sounds pretty normal, actually.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. That you know something no one else does. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, I've been called worse. Oh yeah, here we go. If that was an apology, you can do better.
I am sorry I besmirched your chosen profession and made assumptions about your character.
Yeah, alright,
My
there you go.
frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures.
Fair enough.
Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Just, yeah. Hope the drinks are free.
Yes, the stock bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing.
Cool.
You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
What's your company all about?
Most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund.
He's an Elon Musk.
Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes
I run
see Stroud
Tesla.
Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels that covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Think that vision meant anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
You gotta love the sarcastic options. Yeah, I hit him with the sarcasm.
Well, clearly the sarcasm center of your brain is intact. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here.
Uh-huh.
Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
Alright, well. Yeah, what's your role?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet.
Yeah, the figures.
Someone has to fund all this.
That was a
and
dumb
all my
question.
success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here. Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Something tells me not to trust him. I don't know, he seems alright, but I don't trust him. It's probably just because he's a corporation guy, you know?
Can I help?
Let's get out of
So,
here.
Are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Might as well learn about you since you'll be traveling with me.
Greetings, Walter Stroud. How may I assist you?
Oh, no,
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary.
Are functioning well within
Just what
established
that is,
parameters.
we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
keep up the good work.
Yes, Walter
A little
Stroud.
known as
I
Constellation.
don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
What exactly is it and what do you
We're
do?
explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Alright, let's go.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery.
That's fair.
But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resource to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
Good chance to learn more about the colonies.
Jumping to anthropology on me already?
Eh.
Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there.
Yeah, I
But
like
it's
learning.
not
Come on.
just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society.
Fair.
We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
Okay. Understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Are you gonna follow, or I suppose once I go outside?
I am at your service, Captain.
Uh-huh. Come on, robot. So yeah, that's basically what's going on. Some mysterious artifacts with possibly religious ties to whatever religion's going on here. I assume they believe in God. You know, it all started on Earth, so... I don't know, I haven't come across any religious texts or anything. But knowing Bethesda games, there's some deep lore hidden here, and oh, the place is pretty though.
Wish that bartender at the viewpoint would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Oh, there is a mission. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain the story yet, because I don't know much about it. It's kind of a mystery, you know? Gotta unravel it yourself. Definitely liking it so far, though. Now I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, definitely.
Good day, ma'am.
I'm just gonna assume there's fall damage, because, you know, human. I'm not gonna jump. Till about... This looks survivable.
We have these jetpacks for a reason, you know.
Oh, wait. How does that work exactly?
We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast. Until later.
Do I have to equip it? Oh. Probably goes on the suit, huh? Yeah, probably goes on the suit. Wonder if I get in trouble for wearing that. Probably not. Okay. Well, how does this stupid pack work? I have no idea how the jetpack works. It might only work in space.
Citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy.
I do.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of.
I might actually join these
Super
guys.
and Ultra.
I like their uniform. Better than mine.
Sarah. Oh, another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Yeah, sure, sign me up.
Excellent. Just need to be an orientation on the UC.
It's a video game, I don't need to know much.
And a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need her back after you wrap her in that fancy get-up of yours.
Don't worry, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall. Get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty? Well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join.
No, I haven't.
If you got any questions, I can get you sorted.
I haven't messed with these guys yet, so I should be good. Oh wait, I still have to talk to you? What?
The process starts with registration down in the orientation hall. Or did you have a question? Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it before you try to convince her to join the Marines.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood.
Yeah, that's every
Sol,
Bethesda game,
Mars,
dude.
Neptune.
You can just join random groups.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
And yeah, since it's my first time playing, I'm just gonna go with the one that the game wants me to join. Which I believe in Fallout 4 was the, I don't know, the Patriots, I don't remember what they're, Minutemen. That was the one that they wanted you to join in Fallout 4, and it was like the lamest faction. But they taught you how to build, so it was cool. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the indignity.
Hey, Vanguards risk their lives every day to keep people safe. So what if he doesn't understand whatever this fancy thing of yours is?
Easy there, John. We all have our sore points. Everyone agrees we need to talk to your Vanguard about what he found. Let's leave it at that.
All right, I'll let it slide. No good for the recruiting office to be seen arguing with the civs anyway. Sol System is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Sidonia, nice. A bar and a spaceport sounds like home. Actually, tell me about Sidonia.
Yeah, bring a coloring book. Get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like.
Ooh, that sounds rough. But hey, a bar and a
It's
spaceport.
definitely a lifestyle. Burning helium out there, seeing where the stars take you.
Oh, that's cool lore. They fly with helium. Alright, apparently we have to go down through elevators. To where? Orientation hall. I would say it's a lot of talking, but I mean it's an RPG, that's what they are. You're gonna talk to a lot of people and learn a lot of things. Not them though, they're newbies. And they're looking at a wall right now. Good old Bethesda. The NPCs never were the greatest. Quite hilarious. We've all seen the Oblivion memes. Halt, citizen! You have broken the law! Just say no and jump over a river and they can't follow you. Excuse me while I minorly smoke break in this room. Here, look at earthquake. Yeah, get your questions out before I'm in another dialogue, by the way. There's gonna be a lot of talking in this game. I can already tell. When I have to take smoke breaks, like in between dialogue sessions. Oh man, it's a lore hallway. I can always come back here. And yeah, so far it's interesting at least. It's keeping my attention. That is some cool looking armor. Kind of Borg looking, kind of alien, like Geiger looking. I like it. Oh hey, it's the Minutemen. They made it to space. Good for them. And they fought some aliens, apparently. You know what? Screw it. Let's lore. As long as I'm taking a smoke break, we'll just do all the lore. It'll probably help learn some things anyway.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Maroon, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
Whoops.
The result of the Centaurus proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
Well, that's cool. Companion's gonna talk about it all. What about this?
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade.
Mm.
Next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2260
Man, the underlying
and the succession
context
of his
here.
heir, Jarek, that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remained, however, select members of House Varun who refused to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Oh, how about these guys? Oh, I just heard about them.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent.
So yay, the armor I liked is from
Could have guessed
the
that
Space
this
Satanist.
would
Great.
take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade.
Great, of course I like the Satanist armor, why wouldn't I? They always make the evil stuff look cool.
The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2180 when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the Pleasure City of Neon in mutual defense.
The Pleasure City of oh no.
94, after the deployment of a UC
That means my character's backstory is really dark.
their world, the citizens of Marion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar
I think it's in 3000 something.
culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Nerion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Nerion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
Huh. So, typical Bethesda game, deep lore, stuff we'll probably not understand until we're fully through the game.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions,
And yeah, I think the year's like 3000 something.
recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xenoweapons.
Yo.
It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne.
This lore is like a mix of everything.
The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
The colony war was a horrible conflict that irreparably wounded the settled systems. There were times I felt that it would never end.
She's a war vet. Look at all the lore I haven't even touched yet. Like, oh my. This is crazy. Like, there's a little bit of lore from, like, every sci-fi thing I've ever seen. I feel like there's some Fallout sprinkled in here. Like, maybe this is the people who went into space before the Great War and Fallout started. You know what I mean? Because I believe that happened in, what, 2070? No, I'm thinking that's Cyberpunk. When did the Great War happen in Fallout? I don't remember. Let me start up the next lore thing. I gotta grab a drink.
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the free star planet of Nira. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nira remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
So that's Fallout Planet. Alright. Oh, you know I'm gonna be getting me one of them. Oh. And
I really hope this is just a phase.
All 4 of my last science papers have been on terramorphs.
I have not fought one of those yet, but that looks horrifying. Londinian.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinia. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort.
Dude, shut up, little girl.
Bring her here almost every day to stare at this thing.
Oh, shut up, person. I'm listening to the thing.
Pervasive threat to all human settled worlds. Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history.
Yeah, so this is Aliens?
Valiant efforts by the UC military
Like
slowed
the movie?
onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
Well, that's why you don't bioengineer
Can't
that.
stop staring at it. A real terramorph.
Okay, shut up, little girl.
After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xenoweapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All-related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
I was a strong supporter of the armistice. All of the terrible things that both sides used against one another. It had to end.
fleet, serving in the area of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard.
Starship Troopers.
Open to all captains, regardless of origin. The Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
So we're joining the service guarantee citizenship, guys? Really? Ugh, alright. Straight up military role. Go shoot the thingy for me, soldier. Alright. I guess. Yeah, like, these displays even look like they're straight out of Fallout. But I mean, of course, it's Bethesda. This is communism.
Cost of living controls means citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems.
Yeah, it's a communist dystopia, it sounds like.
Today, you too
I already know what my second playthrough is going to be.
Here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Or we'll just see how this one goes. I might not even agree with these guys partway through the playthrough and just ditch them. Wait, hold up. I need to go this way. How do I go this? Can I run inside? Okay, thank you.
You know it was some UC general that...
Well, it was a good history lesson, but I went the wrong way. Wait, what? I missed this one.
In 2050, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible.
The Earth is gone.
The Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
The effort and planning it must have taken to evacuate literally the entire planet. Can you imagine?
Well, they didn't all get evacuated.
Mind-boggling.
They didn't all get evacuated. Are you kidding me? There's no way that went off without a hitch. That's dark. Wait. But I was supposed to come here for oh, I have to do it myself. I see. I was here looking for an NPC. Oh man, this is a little too real. You got me signing and you agree to perform this. Okay, you may die. Gotcha. Alright, I might pop in a little bit here. This would be a good episode just for, like, I'll just name it Lore Dump or something. Because it's what it's been. Consent documented, you may proceed to the examination chambers of Unity? Oh, okay. Yeah, let me just get through this. orientation thing. Or wait, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of really interesting lore, actually. I don't know how much of it I'll retain.
Today's going to be a great day. Don't you agree?
What I thought. Yeah, it's basically what just happened. I just got drafted. Service guarantees citizenship. Good old Star Wars or Starship Troopers, Star Wars Troopers, lol. I mean, same. Those poor troopers, man. Place looks even crazier at night, actually. Where am I going? Apparently this way somewhere. Oop. Ah, my ship. Yeah, hey, perfect. Hey, so yeah, to sum it up, lore dump, drafted, new partner. I still don't really know what's going on. Something about some artifacts.
The ship is starting to feel like home.
What do you mean? You just got here. What? Okay, anyway. That'll be where I end this episode. And I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Next time we travel back into space on whatever crazy adventure we're about to be on. Laters.